If you're looking for a fun, bite-sized Metroidvania, look no further than Flynn Son of Crimson. A few quality of life issues and a drawn-out middle act isn't enough to stop this charming side-scrolling adventure. Hey guys, it's Austin from NerdZoo. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as all your support greatly helps us grow the channel. But enough about that for now, let's dive right into the video. The opening hour of the game sees you playing as the main protagonist, Flynn. Little is known about your backstory, but you do have a companion, Dex. This is your mount character that follows you around, and in the beginning of the game seems like a charming little pet. But he's the guardian spirit of the forest. And as you continue to adventure, Dex loses his power to what would ultimately be your antagonistic rival. You know that your rival is from a place called the Scourge, which has been waging war on your homeland of Rosantica for as long as anybody can remember. Little to say that Dex's power is completely drained, and you set off to collect Dex's spirit and put him back together in fighting order. You do so by accessing levels Super Mario style via an overworld. The overworld map is fairly simple, and you just select the node and enter into the level. The first few stages seem pretty handholdy and teach you the basics of the game. You can change elements as you learn later powers, and you can collect Crimson Gems. You can get these gems by defeating monsters, collecting them from across the map, and finding trinkets that you can later sell to dealers back in Rosantica. These gems quickly become the star of the game. At first, I was just trying to run through the map and complete the level, but once I realized that the gems could be stored up and later used to upgrade your abilities, that quickly became the gameplay loop for me. Flynn's upgrade tree is not very robust, but what it does offer is a significant upgrade. Whenever I made a damage improvement, I felt it. I could tell that I was damaging the enemies quicker, and I felt significantly more powerful. This made me want to stop and engage in combat whenever I could. Sure, I could run right past the enemies, but then I wouldn't reap the reward of the Crimson Gems. Herein lies the basic gameplay loop. It's kind of a risk-reward system. You can quickly run through the level and access the next node on the map, or you can be a completionist like me and try to collect everything and fully upgrade your character. The levels provide a healthy variety of precise platforming and puzzle solving. None of it ever felt tired, and it offered up a nice change of biomes. You could be in a forest or underwater, and you could be up in the sky on floating platforms. This really helped break it apart, since the game is quite short in length. An advanced player could probably finish Flynn Son of Crimson without 100%ing it in about 5 hours. My playtime clocked in at right around 8 hours. And by the end of that time, I still had a lot I could go back and do. There were collectibles and people to meet. I could find hidden paths and trinkets to trade into these dealers that you find in Rosantica. But what makes the world the most fun to explore is its charming aesthetic. The music is wonderful and creates a nice charming ambiance. On top of that, there's animation everywhere you look in this game. The trees are fluttering, there's petals falling from the sky, Dex's fur is ruffling in the wind. It's as if I'm playing a Game Boy Advance game for the way I remember it, and not the way it actually plays today. Earlier on, I mentioned that Flynn Son of Crimson has a few quality of life issues. Normally, I don't tend to nitpick, but sometimes I feel that some things should just work right out of the gate. Not difficult things, simple things, like when I go into a menu and I want to back out, it shouldn't be hard science. I should just be able to press what feels most intuitive and have that thing work. Unfortunately, there are a few instances where Flynn Son of Crimson really grinded my gears in this case. That, and there was a portion of the game, particularly the middle act, where it felt a little drawn out, and I didn't really hit any story beats. And not in a good way like a typical Souls-like, where you would discover the world through the items. No, this was just a drawn-out act with little exposition, and then it felt more like an info dump on the final act, where I was getting all of the backstory all at once from what seemingly felt like a couple of characters that I wasn't really attached to. This was not that big of a deal, as Flynn's gameplay is tight and precise, and it feels great. And the nostalgia was on full display here. I really enjoyed my short time with Flynn, and it's really hard for me not to recommend this to somebody who wants a simple Metroidvania to fill in the time between all these insane holiday releases. In short, if you fit that category, then please, by all means, check out Flynn Son of Crimson. I, for one, had a great time, and I hope you do as well. That brings us to the end of the video. Again, if you guys want to see more content like this, or you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments what you thought of Flynn Son of Crimson, whether or not you're interested in playing this, if this kind of fills your Metroidvania needs while you're waiting for something, say, like Silksong, like I am. Let us know down below. Okay guys, I'm Austin from NerdZoo. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching.